and welcome you all here for St. Paddy's Day. Hope you're all well and holding up. And let this be the last virtual Paddy's Day. Next time around, guarantee we'll be flying it. So start off with a couple of tunes. And these are two slip jigs, Malrua and Hardyman the Fiddler. That was Malrua and Hardyman the Fiddler. And I'm looking at somebody else on Shoot the Crows page from the 13th of February. So I'm on the right Facebook page, but the wrong section. And just a quick scroll to see am I finding myself at all yet. No. Anyway, the next one is an American song called Down in Arkansas, and it's kind of a nonsense song, and I have a great love for nonsense songs because sometimes there's just too much sense in the world, and what we need, especially in trying times, is a bit of nonsense, if not a bit of drink. Speaking of drink, I'd like to thank the White Hag Brewery for supporting the bare necessities of survival on that end. Thank you very much, and thanks also to Shoot the Crows for providing the platform for tonight, and tonight's session is going out in support of the Neurology Support Center in Sligo. They're located at Malloway House on the grounds of Sligo General Hospital, and they support folks with all kinds of neurological conditions, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, dementia, motor neuron, and they support family members. And it's also, I was asked to mention that this is Brain Awareness Week, so keep your brains aware on that. The support center has a 24-hour, 7-day helpline, Empath, and you can find out more of these fine folks at neurologysc.ie. And so any donations you feel like making, they would be much appreciated. So on to this song, Down in Arkansas, and I first heard it years and years ago, and I remembered the chorus, but anywhere I could find, I couldn't find the version that I heard anywhere back. This would be in the 60s when I first heard it, and even once the internet came along, and it took me a long time. Most versions of the song are in a major key, but this particular one was in a minor key, and I finally found out who figured out that version, or came up with that version. It was Alameda Riddle, great singer from Arkansas. So, Down in Arkansas. Down in Arkansas, down in Arkansas. The only girl I ever loved is down in the Arkansas. I once had a girl, her name is Jill, down in Arkansas. I loved her once, I love her still, down in Arkansas. Hair is blue, eyes are black, she's so cross-eyed for a fact. She cries, the tears roll down her back, oh, down in Arkansas. Down in Arkansas. The only girl I ever loved is down in the Arkansas. Hold on. Turn it around the other way. Sorry about that. I'm not so good at playing it upside down like some folks. So. Had a cow that slobbered so bad, oh, down in Arkansas. Spent all the money that I had, oh, down in Arkansas. I went to see old Dr. Slick, asked him what to do for it. He said, teach that cow to spit, oh, down in Arkansas. Down in Arkansas. The only girl I ever loved is down in the Arkansas. She was cutting hay when the north wind blows, down in Arkansas. Sickle slipped and cut off her nose, oh, down in Arkansas. Doctor sewed it back but upside down, oh, down in Arkansas. Now when it rains she almost drowns, down in Arkansas. Down in Arkansas. The only girl I ever loved is down in the Arkansas. There once was a man named Davy Crockett, oh, down in Arkansas. Kept his false teeth in his hip pocket, oh, down in Arkansas. He was a walking all around and around, hitched up his horses and he went to town. The darn teeth bit him when he sat down, down in Arkansas. Down in Arkansas, down in Arkansas, down in Arkansas. The only girl I ever loved is down in the Arkansas. Down in Arkansas. The only girl I ever loved is down in the Arkansas. Down in Arkansas. Right. This is a kind of slow air or set piece. And I should have looked up the meaning of it, but it's on Costume Kyon or something like that. Lovely, lovely tune. Thanks very much. Okay, a couple of tunes now. The first one I learned years ago from Joe Dowd, who was he was a great inspiration for all the folks around Sligo back then, and still is. Let me see. Can I find myself? Yes. Big scroll. And I haven't found it to respond to any comments that might be there. Even I don't see it. In any case, right. So I thought it was a mazurka. This next tune that I learned from Joe, and we always thought it was a mazurka. But Sean Ryan, the great whistle player from down Galway direction, is a real authority, and he pointed out that the tune is actually a rauda, which is a similar kind of dance from the same area, I suppose, that the mazurka came from. And he had a name for it as well. It's called the barnacle. And follow that up with Sonny Brogan's mazurka. Thank you very much. Okay, next is it's an old children's play party song from the States, and it has elements that go all the way back a good few centuries, referring to Bonnie Prince Charlie. Um, and kids, kids tend to hang on to things. They're strict about when they teach younger kids rhymes and things like that. They insist that they get it right. And I remember as a kid, games and stuff, the rules were very strict. So that's one of the things that enables a lot of this children's folklore to survive all these centuries. And this is one of these things called Weasley Wheat. I don't want none of your Weasley wheat, don't want none of your barley. I want some flour in half an hour to bake a cake for Charlie. Charlie, he's a nice young man. Charlie, he's a dandy. He loves to hug and kiss the girls and feed them sugar candy. Over the river and through the trees, over the river to Charlie. Over the river to feed my sheep on buckwheat cakes and barley. Charlie, he's a nice young man. Charlie, he's a dandy. He loves to hug and kiss the girls and feed them sugar and candy. Mama's gone to Parham town, Papa's gone to Dover. Sisters wore her slippers out, kicking Charlie over. Charlie, he's a nice young man. Charlie, he's a dandy. He loves to hug, kiss the girls, and feed them sugar candy. Take her by her lily white hand, lead her like a pigeon. Make her dance the weevily wheat till she loses her religion. Charlie's here, Charlie's there, Charlie's crossed the ocean. Charlie won't come back again unless he takes a notion. Charlie, he's a nice young man. Charlie, he's a dandy. He loves to hug, kiss the girls and feed them sugar candy. Okay, another American song now, and this is kind of a waltz. It's called the Green Valley Waltz, and some of the lyrics are what they call floating lyrics that tend to float between different songs, and you'll hear some of these same lines in quite a few different songs. But lovely tune, Green Valley Waltz. gonna shoe your pretty little feet? Who will glove your hands? And who will kiss your red rosy lips when I'm in a far off land? Papa's gonna shoe my pretty little feet. Mama will glove my hand. And you may kiss my red rosy lips when you return again. Oh, have you seen that lonesome dove flying from pine to pine? She's mourning for my own true love, just like I mourn for mine. Green Valley Waltz. Well, thanks very much. It's been great to be here and sharing with the St. Patrick's Day festivities, and hope you're all are enjoying yourselves and continue to have a great night. Stay safe, stay happy. Once again, this is going out in support of the Neurology Support Center, and you'll find the link down there if you have any spare change to feel like passing on. So thanks again. I'll finish off with two jigs. First one is Banks of Lochgowna, followed by Lark in the Morning. Thank you all very much, and good night.